It's the extra video song. Woo! Okay, that was odd. It made more sense in my head. Hey guys! I'm sorry if I confused you with that conversation just now. Basically, I felt like I haven't made a video for this channel for a long while because I've been away for a week, and yesterday's video was kind of odd, and I had two things in my head that I wanted to talk to you about. One was Doctor Who, and the other one is what I want to talk about now. It kind of felt like it was going to be too long if I left them until next week, so I have one for you today. So, I'm guessing you've seen Hank Green's video that he did probably about a week ago actually now, possibly more, on our generation's apathy. I'll put a link down on the floor. He was saying how people seem to be of the opinion that our generation doesn't do anything. We don't fight for causes and things like that. And it kind of hit me. I was thinking about my summer holiday, because today's the last day of summer for me. I'm back to school tomorrow, no more holiday. And I thought back and I thought of all the cool stuff that I did, like going to Ensham and to London and orchestra last week, and it's cool. But then I thought about all the times in between when I just sat in my bedroom dossing about on YouTube for ages, and it made me think maybe I don't do really anything at all. But then I do. I help out at Brownie Pat, I make YouTube videos, I do loads of stuff, and it got me thinking that maybe it's not that we're apathetic, it's just that we have different things to think about. Last summer at my performing arts group, we did a drama, which was a series of short sketches about a lady who was basically terrorised by a group of teenagers, as the media presents us and believes that all teenagers are. And at the end of each scene, when she'd been mugged or had her house egged or whatever, another teenager would come along and would help her out, would help her up if she'd been knocked down, something like that. It was basically making the point that not all teenagers are like what people think we are, but this image of us that's given in the media, we become victims of it. For example, my brother, who, you know him, he's one of the nicest guys you'd meet. He was biking into town one day and he came off. The street was pretty empty, but there was an old lady walking past, and his natural reaction to falling off was to swear, which I think is reasonable. It's almost a reflex. But this lady, did she ask him if he was okay? No. She started shouting at him for swearing, and I think that's unreasonable. She was basically grouping him with all teenagers, thinking that they're disrespectful and not rational, nice people. So that kind of makes me think that maybe it's not that we're apathetic, it's that we have different issues to contend with. While the adult world is trying to work out the problem of climate change and global warming, we have to fight if we just want our voices heard in that debate. Because people don't believe that we're rational, clear-thinking people. It's not that we're not fighting for causes. We just have to fight for different causes. We have to fight against our own image. We have to fight to let people know that we are rational, clear-thinking people. I would like to think that our generation isn't apathetic. I know I'm not. I care a lot about a lot of different things. But we have issues to contend with that are very much ours. And I think that is the key thing. But I was wondering what you think. Do you think we're apathetic? Because I sure hope we are. On an entirely unrelated note, as you know, I have some pretty bad allergies. And I don't take well to them being made fun of in things like film and television, to the point where I will walk out of films which I find offensive. And it's an issue that I feel very strongly about and I don't feel people take seriously enough. But because I've had well over 10 years of having to explain my allergies to people, what I can and can't have and what will happen, I really like it if people manage to explain it well. And so this morning I was watching Hank Green's latest crash course video, which was about the immune system, and he had a section on inflammatory response, and I'm going to put the video on the floor because it was the best description of an allergic reaction which I've ever heard, and it actually made me laugh, which was a surprise to me. So I think you should go watch it if you haven't already. You probably have, but go watch it.